feelings. Now that may sound like the craziest advice I've given you yet. Like, okay, everything else is really simple, but ignore your feelings. I thought we were trying to have more feelings, have more empathy. Put the brakes on. Ignore your feelings means ignore those feelings that arise from that primal place of pain in you. That immediate reaction that comes from a space of pain. That's what we have to learn to ignore. When others hurt us, when we've gone through things in the past, they create this space of pain, of anger, of sadness, of rage for some people. And when we are triggered by the actions of another person, somebody insulting you, somebody telling you off, somebody throwing something at you, that anger, that primal pain is tapped. And often we react before we even know what's going on. Before we've even processed what that person did, we reacted. You notice I did this. Some of us will react with a physical response. This is because you are allowing that place of primal pain to trick you into thinking that that's your actual emotions. But really, it's the pool of emotions that you don't know how to process. And because you don't know how to process them, they kind of just all hang out together in one big clump, ready to spring into action. Now, they spring into action to protect us, right? This primal pain, this primal anger, thinks that it's protecting us from a threat. It's connected to our ancient rhythms of basically being hunter-gatherers and fighting for our lives. And so this feeling, this emotional soup is right under the surface, just waiting to be tapped into. But what we have to do is learn to step beyond that. We have to take a moment, take a pause, take a smoke, take a toke, take a deep breath before we react, so that we can get past that knee-jerk reaction and look underneath of it and see, do I need to forgive this person right now? Do I need to walk away? Did I misunderstand? Can I turn this in a different direction by my reaction? See, you cannot control what someone else does. You can't control what they say to you. You can't control what they do. You can only control your reaction. And so when you control your reaction, you have to ignore the feeling that tells you to punch that person in the face for cursing you out and react differently. But to do this, we kind of have to let go of our ego a little bit. You have to let go of the need to be right. You have to let go of defending yourself. You have to get past the point of caring about what someone else's opinion of you is. And a lot of people will say, oh, I can't be disrespected. He disrespected me. So what? So what? Who cares if he disrespected you? Who cares if she disrespected you? Why should you care? Why should you care what their opinion is of you? Why do you feel like you need different treatment than other people? Why do you feel you need special treatment? Why do you feel you need to be treated with respect? Now, a lot of you out there are like, screw this chick. What is she even talking about? We have to get past the validation of others. Others treating you with respect doesn't mean that you deserve respect. Others treating you with respect doesn't mean that you are like magically validated as an important person, as someone who is powerful. If your power needs to be validated by others to be valid, then it is not valid. It is through our own actions that we earn the respect of others, not because we demand their treatment. It is through our own actions that we determine how we move through this world, not because our strings get pulled by other people. Because when you react to your immediate emotion, you are literally being controlled by that other person. You are allowing their view of you to dictate what you do. Ignore your feelings. It can be very challenging because we're trained to defend ourselves in this world. But if you can release that, if you can let go of that need in you, then you can really start to shift things in your life. Ignore your feelings. Take a breath. Take a moment. Take a smoke. Take a toke. Take a bite. Walk out of the room. And wait until that emotion has passed before you decide what your next move is. You are beloved. You matter. And you are so loved.